Yo, today I'm gonna talk about the biggest productivity lie you've been told, which is the Pomodoro technique. Pomodoro technique is the technique in which you learn, which you study or work for 25 minutes, and then you have a 5-minute break, then another 25 minutes, and then 5-minute break. And this is the biggest bullshit you can be told when it comes to productivity. And in this video, I'm gonna tell you exactly why. Because see, to get into that deep work state, it takes like around 10-15 minutes, depends on the person. It takes you like 15 minutes to get focused and to get 100% focused on that thing that you're doing. And think about it, it's just 25-minute block. So you're gonna be deep working for just 10 minutes. And then you have a break and this whole resets. And then you start once again. And another 15 minutes is of this light work and you are not focused yet. And then just 10 minutes of the real deep work, which is absolutely infinitely fucking more valuable. So that's why Pomodoro technique is bad. It's a bullshit productivity hack. Because you're just getting rid of this flow state for the sake of your 5-minute break. And I'm sure that when you do Pomodoro technique, you look at the clock every 5 minutes. You get distracted by the idea that soon you will have your break. Oh, in 10 minutes I will have a break. As I'm working right now, I'm not thinking about the break that I'm gonna do. I'm just doing the work. I don't give a fuck about how much it takes me. I'm just doing the work. And I do it until it's done. Until I have to go. But I don't set the 5-minute break and I don't count my time for it. It just takes away from the focus and from the deep work that you could do. You're just like, okay, in 5 minutes I'm gonna have my break. And you're constantly distracted from doing the work. So the real answer is to batch the work. Right now I'm recording the 3rd video in a row. And I am still fluent, my brain is still working. Like, I can do this. And I've been recording for like more than 30 minutes now. So my Pomodoro technique, my Pomodoro break would be somewhere in the past like 20 minutes, or 10 minutes. I would have break and during recording I would think to myself, okay, the last video took me 15 minutes to record, so now I have 10 minutes. Should I record another one? Or should I wait these 10 minutes? Or should I record for 10 minutes, then have a break, and then record for another 15? Like, what should I do? Pomodoro technique doesn't fucking work. If you batch the work and you're like, okay, I'm gonna record 3 videos. And you record the first one. You might have a little break in between, but in order to like refocus. But you don't have like strict 5-minute break after 25 minutes. It's an active rest. It's an active break because you read the script and you're like preparing what you're gonna say, what you're gonna talk about, how you're gonna articulate. You're hyping yourself up to have a good energy on the camera. You're hyping yourself up that you're gonna be fucking fluent, even though English is not your first language. That you're not gonna be fucking stuttering like you do all the time. It's not the Pomodoro rest, in which you watch YouTube, in which you just get distracted, and which doesn't give you shit. This rest that I'm doing between the batches, I mean in one batch, but between the parts of batches, which is for me recording these videos, this is also a part of this bigger batch, which is contributing to recording these videos. This is something that allows me to just know what I'm gonna talk about. So do your work in batches. Don't edit just one video. Record 3 at once. Edit 3 at once. It's not a problem. Especially in this niche, you don't have to edit that much. But just batch the work. I bet you have a few things to do and just do it at once. And I mean the same kind of thing. If you're recording, if you have 3 videos to record, you're not gonna record one video on Monday, second video on Tuesday, and the third video on Wednesday. No, you can record 3 videos at once, and you fuck all this Pomodoro bullshit, and you just work constantly and never distract yourself from that deep work. Also, you should, and talking about distraction, you absolutely must turn your phone off. I'm recording with the camera from my phone, and I have everything turned off. And even if I didn't record with this phone, I would turn everything off. No Wi-Fi, no notifications, no anything. Nothing is gonna distract me from doing my work. People will wait. Like, it's not that big of a deal if you answer in an hour or 2. And especially if you are somebody who they know that you're not just doing some bullshit like watching Netflix or playing video games. If you're a Chad, they won't think in that way. They will think that, okay, he isn't replying in 2 hours. He has been doing some work. He has been working on himself. So just turn the notifications off, get rid of any distractions, including time breaks after 25 minutes, because that is distracting as fuck. I'm telling you, like 30 minutes of deep work is more valuable than 4 hours of this light work with breaks. I'd rather work deeply for 30 minutes than work like lightly with no focus for 4 hours. I want you to embed that in your head, how important actual deep work is, and how much more beneficial it is than the work in which you can't really focus, in which you're constantly distracted because somebody texts you, because you have your break, because you're gonna eat something, your food is gonna be delivered in like 10 minutes, so you have to hurry up. Like all these constant distractions. But what if you got rid of all of them and just focused on your fucking work? And I'm telling you, if you do this and batch the work for more than like 25 minutes, if you just batch the work and work deeply, this work is gonna give you more, this work is gonna be more beneficial than the unbatched work or the Pomodoro work that you would do. Because it's just bullshit that is only distracting you from working deeply. I'm sure you had a situation where you had some project to do and you would be doing bit by bit, like one day you would do some part, the other you would do another part, and it would take you weeks with no progress. But one day you said, fuck it, I have to do it, and you just sit down and work deeply for a few hours. And you actually finish the work. And you actually finish the project. Even though it took you weeks without any progress. You might have been working on this one project for weeks with no progress, but one day you said fuck it and just done it in one sitting. This is what deep work feels like. You don't fall for that Pomodoro bullshit of cutting your work, of cutting your focus and distracting you. No, you just sit down and do the fucking work and work deeply until you're exhausted and can't think anymore. Because if I were to record 1 or 2 more videos right now, I would become less fluent. My thoughts wouldn't be as clear and my thoughts wouldn't be as fast or as sharp. So you must have that balance, I'd say. When you're tired, when you're unable to work, you just make a break. And during that break, you ideally don't do anything bad. Like play video games or watch entertainment. You rest in a better way. But you don't have a strict time that after 25 minutes you have a break. Because it distracts you as fuck. And this is an absolute lie that you've been told by all these people. Just work deeply without cuts. Thanks for watching, typing out your questions. like the video if you found it helpful, subscribe, and see you guys till next time.